Today's astronomer spotlight is going to be a little bit different because this time I wanted to go a little bit deeper, more detail, more research, and maybe a little bit of travel. So I was doing some research about possible astronomers, and I thought, how about a modern day one? I've heard a lot about Neil deGrasse Tyson. Let's look into him. While researching, I found out he's the director of the Hayden Planetarium in New York City. But how did this amazing astrophysicist, yes, not just an astronomer, come to this remarkable leading role in New York City? Before we get into his work at the Hayden Planetarium and all the success that he's known today, we should actually learn who Neil deGrasse Tyson is. So, when he was 9 years old, his parents took him to the Hayden Planetarium, the one in New York City. Tyson said that he remembers looking up and seeing the stars and instantly knowing that astronomy was going to be his life. So, he started reading astronomy books, collecting science magazines, and spending nights on the roof with a telescope. While most kids his age were inside watching cartoons, he was outside studying the night sky. By high school, he was already giving lectures about astronomy. Teachers would invite him to speak because he knew more than anyone in the whole building. When Tyson was 17, Carl Sagan, one of the greatest scientists of all time, invited him to Cornell University. Sagan gave him a tour, talked to him about the stars, and even offered to let him stay at his house if he ever got snuck because of the snow. Neil deGrasse Tyson said that kindness is one of the reasons he always tries to inspire other young scientists every single day. So once Neil deGrasse Tyson finished his PhD, he didn't just become another scientist sitting quietly in a lab somewhere. He went straight into research, teaching, and public outreach, also all at the same time. Tyson's scientific research focused on something pretty fascinating: the birth and the life cycle of stars. He studied star formation, stellar evolution, and how stars cluster together in giant groups inside our galaxy. Basically, he wanted to understand how the universe builds itself. One of his biggest contributions was his work on the shape of the Milky Way. He studied how matter is distributed across the galaxy and how stars move as the galaxy rotates. And that matters because the more we understand how the Milky Way is shaped, the more we understand where we came from, how our sun formed, and how life can exist in the universe. But the thing that makes Tyson different from most astronomers is that he actually didn't just hide all that science in big textbooks. He wanted everybody, kids, adults, students, regular people, to understand space. He wrote best-selling books, recorded lectures, and talked about space on TV and radio. Books like Astrophysics for People in a Hurry became popular all over the world. If someone asked him a question about black holes or aliens or the end of the universe, he didn't laugh or ignore them. He explained it clearly in plain English, and he did not critique. And then there was Pluto. If you didn't know, Neil deGrasse Tyson is actually quite literally one of the reasons Pluto is no longer considered a planet. At the Hayden Planetarium, Tyson helped update the solar system model, and Pluto was left out. People got mad, like really mad. Kids wrote angry letters, some adults actually did too. Like, imagine getting hate mail from a 4th grader saying, "You killed my favorite planet." But here's the point. Science grows, we learn new things, and Tyson became the face of explaining why Pluto didn't fit the definition of a planet anymore. And because he could explain the universe in a way that actually made sense, he became one of the most famous science communicators in the world. He hosted Cosmos, appeared on late night shows, visited schools, gave public talks, and became the person everyone went to when something happened in space. When a rocket launches, when a black hole is discovered, when NASA announces something new, Tyson is usually the one people watch to understand what it means. But the part that matters the most isn't just the science. It's the fact that he makes the universe feel possible for anyone. He reminds people that stars belong to everyone, not just scientists. And that's why his biggest work is not just in books or research papers. It's actually in New York City at the Hayden Planetarium. So I did mention there would be a little bit of travel at the start of this video. So how about we go visit the place where Neil deGrasse Tyson first fell in love with the stars, and now the place that he leads. Walking inside feels like stepping out of Earth and into deep space. The planetarium isn't just a theater, it's a machine built to recreate the universe, stars, galaxies, black holes, everything in cosmic history. And this is where Neil deGrasse Tyson works. Not in a lab, not locked away in a university, but here, with the public, teaching millions every single year. This is Neil deGrasse Tyson's legacy, not just research or books or TV shows, but a place where anyone can come face to face with the cosmos itself. Here, the universe isn't something far away, it surrounds you, and Tyson helped build this experience to inspire the next generation, the same way it inspired him when he was only 9 years old. Neil deGrasse Tyson didn't just become a scientist, he became a guide, someone who takes the universe and puts it into human language. He reminds us that science isn't just equations and telescopes, it's curiosity. And maybe that's why millions of people listen to him, because in a world full of questions, he's one of the voices that helps us understand who we are and where we're going.